I am doing, and I'm burning some sage here. It's not drugs. I'm burning some sage. Hello, to cleanse the life. Hello, nice to see everybody here. Welcome. Tap the screen, press the like, press the follow button. Where's my dust? Yeah, there we go. Venturine. Hello, how are you? Nice to see everybody here. Thank you guys so much. Let's see if I can get some music back on here. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to my live show, everybody. All right. Nice to see everybody here. Hello. Make sure you guys tap the screen, press the like, press the follow button. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my live show. How are you? Nice to see everybody here. Thank you guys so much. I'm doing chakra readings today. Spirit angels, universe, spiritual guides, angels, please come through. If you would like a chakra reading, make sure you have a profile picture of yourself up. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, share the live. And make sure you also send some sort of gift. If you're on YouTube and Facebook, it's $1 USD. Spirit angels. All right, thank you guys. Hi. Hello. Hi, nice to see everybody here. Hi, Quinta. Hi, Quita. Hello. How are you? Make sure you guys tap that screen, press that like, press that follow button. Hello. I'm doing chakra readings today. Hi, Leon. Hello. Nice to see everybody here. Hi. Nice to see you guys. Hi, Tabitha. Hi. Hi, guys. How are you? Tap the screen, press the like, press the follow button, please. If you guys want me to do a chakra reading, make sure you have a profile picture of yourself. Like, follow, subscribe, and it's $1 USD. Now, if you're on Facebook, $1 USD if you're on Facebook and YouTube. Yeah, there's no way you guys can see gifts. Now, you can send a gift for a chakra reading if that is what you want. Just make sure you have a profile picture of yourself. And yes, make sure you guys have a profile picture of yourself up. And there's no way for me to tell on Facebook or YouTube, so make sure if you do want if you're on Facebook or YouTube, if you want a chakra reading, after you send the $1 USD to any of these places, it's just make sure you send a current picture of yourself without a lot of filters to my Instagram, because I can't see everybody's pictures. Hi, Summer. Make sure you guys send a make sure you guys like, share, follow. Hello. I'm doing chakra readings today. Hi. Hello, everybody on Facebook and YouTube. I can see quite a few of you guys are joining. Well, welcome. Hello. Hi, Summer. Hi, Twyla. Nice to see you guys here. Make sure you guys follow, like, and share. Hi. Where are you tuning in from, Twyla? So it looks like you're Canadian, right? For the Canadian flag. Hi. Well, thank you so much. If you guys want a chakra, where in Canada? Because I was at a retreat in Canada. Where in Canada? Nice to see you here. Hi, Shantae. Alberta. Okay, I was in Toronto last year. Well, the outskirts. I was in Muskoka. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I spoke out there. Hi, Shantae. Yeah, so if you want a chakra, if you want me to read your chakras, have an energy reading with me. So first of all, like, share, follow me. Make sure you have a profile picture up that is of yourself without a lot of filters. You can also send if you can also send a current picture of yourself to my Instagram. You can go. This is my Instagram. I'm just gonna put it up right here. That's my Instagram handle. And send a gift. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see everybody here. Why am I? There we go. Hi. Nice to see you guys. Yeah, Alberta. I have never been to Alberta. I have been to Toronto a couple of times in my life. The first time was actually for a wedding. I lived in Michigan for many years. I lived in Michigan for many years of my life. I spent my childhood there. Hello. Yeah, so if you guys want me to do a chakra reading for you, it is worth a so the easiest gift you can send me is like the paper crane. You can send a gift, you can send any gift. The easiest one to send is the paper crane. Make sure you like, follow, share, and then yeah, make sure you like, follow, share. Put a profile picture of yourself up. That is a rule that I do have. Because that is how I read. If you can't send one, you can always send DM a current picture of yourself to my Instagram without a lot of filters. Make sure you guys like, follow, share. Thank you. Hello. Hi, Jonathan James. Hello, Sarai. What's up? What's up, Soft Spoken? Nice to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Williams. Hello, how are you? Hi, Soft Spoken. Nice to see you. Hi, Kendra. Hi, Eve. Hello. Make sure you guys are liking, following, sharing. Thank you. Yeah, make sure you guys are liking, following, sharing. Thank you guys so much. Hello, how are you? Hi, Soft Spoken. Make sure you like, follow, share the live. You can also, if you want to get a chakra reading for me, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, share the live. You can also please make sure you have a current profile picture of yourself. Thank you. Hello, hi Perna, hello. Hi Sophia. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Where are you tuning in from? Yeah, if you want a chakra reading for me, I'm not doing, guys, no yes, no questions. Please, I'm not doing yes, no questions. I'm only doing energy readings on you. I'm not doing energy readings. And I also, even if when I did used to do that, I also didn't do pregnancy as well. I never did pregnancy readings. Guys, I'm not a yes, no reader. Please, I don't do yes, no readings. Thank you. No yes, no readings. Please make sure you send a gift if you're on TikTok and you need to send a gift in order to get a chakra reading. There's an energy exchange here. It's an energy exchange. Hi. Nice to see you. If you guys want a chakra reading, you guys need to make sure an energy reading. And by the way, I'm not answering questions. I'm not doing yes, no questions. Okay. If you guys want that, please go to another live. That's not what I do. I am doing chakra readings and I read your chakras for you, your energy centers. These I read those in people's bodies. So if you want me to read yours, make sure you have a current profile picture of yourself. You can also send one to my Instagram. I am at Supriya the Healer on Instagram. One word, Supriya the Healer. And you also, if you're on TikTok, send a gift. You need to send a gift, any gift. If you are on YouTube or Facebook, just send one USD. I can't see whatever gifts I'm using StreamYard and I can't see the gifts. So just send one USD if you're on YouTube. And also, if the profile pictures are an issue on YouTube or Facebook, just send a current picture of yourself to my Instagram. Thank you. Hello. Well, thank you for the nice, kind gift, Queen Uni. Appreciate it. Make sure you're following and sharing as well, so I can read you. Is that a current picture of you, Uni? Is that a current picture of you? Make sure you share the live. Thank you. Hi, Desario. Nice to see you. Appreciate it. Hi, Jesse James. What's up? Hi, Nat and Nate. Hello. Nice to see you. If you guys want a chakra reading, make sure you follow, like, share. Please make sure you guys share the live. And make sure you have a current picture of yourself up. If you can't put a profile picture up for whatever reason of yourself, you can always DM a current picture to my Instagram. Okay, I'm at Supriya the Healer, all right, on Instagram. All right, I'm at Supriya the Healer. All right, on Instagram, you can just DM me a current picture of yourself, all right? On there, all right? Thank you. And yes, you also need to send a gift if you want to get a chakra reading, all right? Chakras are energy centers. I've been seeing these things in people since I was a kid, and I can read them. Yes, I can read them in people. All right, thank you so much, Queen Uni. Appreciate it. All right. Oh, let's see. Okay, Spirit Ancient Ancestors, Universe, Spiritual Guides, Angels, please come through. Help me read for... And what's your name, my love? Queen Uni, what is your name? Whoa. Queen Lee Renner. Okay, cool. Can I read for Miss Queen Lee Renner, please? Yes. Spirit, ancient ancestors, universe, spiritual guides, angels, please come through and help me read the chakras for Miss Queen Lee Renner. What's going on with the root chakra? How's the foundation? How's your stability in your finances? Your survival related to your shelter and close relationships. How's that doing? Ooh. And your sacral chakra is pretty blocked. And I am seeing, let me see if I can see it again. I'm seeing some hollowness around your sacral too. Some darkness. So what's been going on there? By the way, a lot of, so sacral chakra is the emotional chakra. And when things aren't, when people say they stuff their emotions down, when people say they stuff their emotions down, they stuff it down to this, the sacral chakra. And when that doesn't get processed, and that it's also known as a womb chakra in women, and when that doesn't get processed, you face like so many things, and if that doesn't get normally, and if that's not a normal, like, you don't normally process the emotions correctly, it creates a lot of issues. It creates a lot of issues. So, by the way, a lot of trauma also gets stored in that region. And I could see that there is some processing going on with, because I'm seeing some of the light come in, but I'm just, there's a lot of darkness in there. Does that make sense, Queen? Can I go up to, okay, the solar plexus is pretty good. So, hey guys, the solar plexus looks pretty good for you. I would just try not to overcompensate, because I am seeing a line through the solar plexus. So I'm seeing like a line, and yeah, it's a little bit of overcompensation. It's almost like you're going back and forth in between, like, I'm confident and I'm not. All right, I'm confident and I'm not. And can I go up to the, yes, so I'm seeing like some darkness in there too, like some insecurities and stuff like that. So lack of confidence, lack of self-esteem, a lot of insecurities. All right, guys, I'm not answering questions. I'm not doing questions. I'm only doing chakra readings. Okay, and if you want a chakra reading, an energy reading, you need to like, share, follow, and send a gift. If you're on TikTok, send a gift. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, please send $1 USD to any of these places right here in the ticker box or right there. Thank you. And you also need to have a profile picture that is of you in there. You can also DM a current picture of yourself to my Instagram. All right? I pinned it on YouTube, and I also pinned it on TikTok. Thanks. Let me go check to see your current queen. Let's see. You're pretty blocked. Are you in communications by any chance? The throat chakra, there's one part of the throat chakra that's like really, really active, and then there's one part that's like really not. So it's almost like you could be doing that as a career or something like that, where you're like really active in it in a career setting. So I don't know if you do anything like that, but there is a one part of it where it's like super open. So if you're not in communications, um, there is a part of you that likes to express yourself. So expression is also throat chakra. Can I see the heart chakra for her? I'm seeing an exploding heart chakra. Where does it lead, though? Where does it lead? Where does it lead? Where does it lead? Oh, interesting. This is a really, really, really big throat chakra. I mean, not throat chakra, heart chakra issue that I'm seeing. So if this is a balanced heart chakra, I'm seeing it like overly expanded, like all the way out here. So you're giving too much away, is what I'm getting. Giving too much of your energy, and you need to like treat your energy as currency. You have a thyroid problem. Okay. That's why I'm seeing a lot of blackness there. There's one part of you that does like to express things though. So, like, I'm seeing it half open and half closed with the throat. Yeah. When was the last time you screamed into a pillow? When was the last time you screamed into a pillow? I always say this. What's up, Aline? Hello. When was the last time you screamed into a pillow? Or like hit a pillow with a bat, a plastic bat. Hit a stack of pillows with a plastic bat, or go to a rage room. When was the last time you did that? Because if you haven't done that lately, I feel like you should. Hey, nice to see you. If you want, hi Aline. Is that how you say your name, Aline? If you want me to read your chakras for you, make sure you follow, subscribe, like, share the live, and make sure you have, and make sure you send one USD because you're on YouTube. One USD to any of these places. I can't see gifts. That's why. Over there. Thanks. And make sure you have a current profile picture of yourself. Last night or many times I have 2 kids. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, scream into a pillow. When was the last time you did a full body scream though? Like a scream that was just so loud that you shook your whole body, and you screamed in a pillow and you shook your whole body? When was the last time you did that? Because you can't do it half. When you scream into a pillow, you can't do it half-assed. You have to like actually let out a scream. I know one girl who literally, I tell this story many times, but there's a girl like at the retreat that I was in Canada last year. We did a sound healing session, and all of a sudden she felt something. She said she felt something in her throat, and she said she had to scream out loud. And she warned everybody. She let out this blood curdling scream, and she lost her voice. So I don't recommend that you do that. Don't lose your voice, especially if you need it. But that's the stuff that comes up. Can I see her third eye, though, Spirit? What does her third eye see? Yeah, you have a pretty big third eye. That's not actually one of the first things I've noticed. You're pretty intuitive, but your crown is blocked. Okay, there's some trust issues there with the universe. There's some trust issues. Crown chakra is blocked, trust issues. Do you fully trust in the universe? I know that you're intuitive, so it looks like, I mean, when I see somebody with a pretty big third eye like that and like a blocked crown, it means that you're not totally trusting in what the universe is wants to tell you. Does that make sense? Does this reading make sense to you? Let me know. Where did my music go? Okay, cool. Yeah, just make sure. Yeah, one thing that I would suggest for you, um, One thing that I would really suggest for you is that you need to start grounding yourself. Make sure you're in your body more than you're outside of it, okay? Make sure you keep grounded and make sure you're attentive to your body. Um, Bare feet in the grass every single day helps a lot. I understand it's winter in the United States, North America. We are in winter season, so it's actually we're in winter season, so it's really cold. And I understand. Make sure you can get yourself a grounding mat. You can get yourself a grounding mat. It's too cold. If there's some reason why you can't do it, or you can actually meditate in a room with a lot of sunlight. Just make sure you close your eyes and have that sunlight go through. Ah. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. You're in winter season. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Um, yeah, if it's not too cold, go outside. Even just hug a tree. Put your back against a tree. I don't know who this guy is. Yeah, so put your back against a tree. You can take a Epsom salt bath. Make sure you get lots of sunlight. It might be hard in Europe. It might be hard to get like sunlight in. But we need it though. You absolutely need sunlight. Does that make sense? I actually do offer a mini energy clearing if you want to do it. What I do is I put you into a trance meditation right here on this live. I put you into a meditative trance, and I actually clear your chakras. I do remote Reiki as well, and it's 33 USD. It's 33 USD if you want to do that. And by the way, you can send. Hold on. I should have had it right here. I had it. Oh, there it is. All right, so yeah, it's 33. If you want me to do a mini chakra clearing on you, it's 33, okay? And yeah, you can send it to any of these places right there. Thank you so much. What should I say? What do you mean, what should you say? Yeah, of course. Go to the link in bio. I have to say it like that, otherwise, because TikTok be doing stuff. Go to the link in bio if you can uncode that. And you can check out all of my stuff. I actually do have a replay I'm selling the replay to my course. Switch to my course, replay to my course, replay to my masterclass that I did about a week ago. It's called Rooted in Wealth. Why can't I say that? It's Rooted in Wealth. It's called Rooted in Wealth, clearing generational trauma around abundance. So if you're interested in that, I I definitely would like for you. I feel like a lot of people really need that, and I know that the people who got that, who were in the masterclass itself, who got it, said wonderful things about it. Hi, Colorado girl. Nice to see you, Queen. I hope that resonated with you. When I'm grounding and or hugging a tree, what am I? What you don't need to say anything. You need to just be present with your body. You don't. I mean, you can. You can say abundance affirmations. You can say like all sorts of things. But it's actually best to be present. Does that make sense? Yeah, the lower chakras, you need to be really, really present with your body. When I see it, like people's lower chakras really block like that, it means that they're outside their body. Yeah, just like I said, Queen, if you want me to do a mini energy clearing for you, it's 33 USD. You can set it to any of these places right here. What I do is I put different music on, and I actually put you to a trance-like meditation, and I basically clear you right here on this live. If you want to do it privately, it's 111 USD at 60 minutes, and it's 60 minutes long. And you can book Blink in Blio if you want to book. Yes, I said that. Your third eye is open. Your crown chakra is open too. I don't know if it's like lagging for you, but I did say that before. But your crown chakra is blocked. You need to trust in the process. The way to do that is to just imagine a white light hitting your crown chakra. Does that make sense for you? Thank you so much, my love. Hi, Jana. How are you? Really nice to see everybody here. Nice to see you. Hi. Super sense, yeah. Yep. So if you don't know me already, my name is Supriya Prasad. I am a Reiki practitioner, intuitive transformational coach, and I basically help people transmute energy in their body so they can leap forward to make those changes necessary so they can create the best possible life for themselves using mindset techniques, using energy work, and all of this, all of these things like around me where I can quickly transmute energy. And people hire me for that. People have hired me for that before. And actually, just yesterday, somebody, when I did a clearing, there was a girl that gave us amazing testimonial yesterday. That's why it's hard to sleep. Yeah, when you're not grounded in your body and you're not relaxed in your body, yeah, it can be very hard to sleep. Also, foods can also do it too. If you're eating junk food, you're not going to sleep. That's just reality. If you're eating junk food, you're not going to sleep. Now, if you have health issues, that could be also issues, things like thyroid. That's also an issue too. But if you have health-related issues, I know that could be an issue as well. I don't talk about health on this platform because I am not a certified health professional in any sort of sense. So I don't talk about people's health, and I'm not qualified for that. So, and I'm not going to claim that I am. So I am going to focus on what I know, even though I actually do have health professionals, certified, qualified health professionals that I do, that I do ask questions to and all of that stuff. So, which is why I know certain things like, eating fatty foods can lead to all that. Like, making sure you get lots of sleep, making sure that you're walking every day, things like that, making sure you drink lots of water, making sure you making sure you eat well, all those things, like making sure you have lots of fiber, um, making sure you're eating lots of vegetables. Like those things can affect your sleep, can and will. Also, stress affects sleep a lot, so make sure you are actually the breathing techniques I teach you in if you get my free course, by the way. If you get my free course, you can also get you'll get like the breathing techniques and things like that I use. That actually relaxes you. The 4-7-8 method to sleep, that's box breathing, that's known as box breathing. That is actually known to help you sleep. I've done that many times when I couldn't sleep. I hope that helps you. If you want me to clear your energy right now, really quickly, I can do it. Just it's 33, okay? Thank you. Hello, 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 everybody. How I know my third eye is open? Well, I want to ask you, do you see things out of nowhere? Do you get weird dreams? Do you get dreams that you can't always explain? Do you do you get an intuitive nudge before anything happens? Those are all signs of a pretty good intuition. There's a million ways to know if your third eye is open. Does that help you? Yeah, make sure you grab my course. If you want to do a quick clearing, it's 33. You can also grab my course. Also, I have a podcast too. I have a podcast. I'm rebooting my podcast actually. I took a break from it for like 6, 7, 8 months. Um, but I want to get back into it. I do have somebody booked for next year to be on it. Yeah, well, awesome, awesome. Yeah, just check it out. Go to the link in bio and check it out. I have other services too. Thank you so much, Queen. All right, who is next? Hmm. Hi, Envy. How are you? Oh my God, this is actually my favorite song. What's up? Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, make sure you're following. If you want a chakra reading or an energy reading, chakra reading for me, make sure you're following, make sure you're liking, make sure you're sharing. Also, make sure you have a profile picture of yourself up, and send a gift. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, send $1. Up again. I'm up again. Oh my God, Madhuri Dixit was the absolute shit in this movie. I love this song so much. Hi, Noi. What's up? How are you? Make sure you follow, like, share the live. Thank you. I'm not doing questions. Please do not ask yes, no questions. I'm not doing questions. I'm only doing energy readings. And if you want an energy reading, you need to be liking, sharing, following. Send a gift and make sure you have a profile picture of yourself. Thanks. Hi, Alyssa. Nice to see you, my love. Hi, Kevin. How are you? I'm not doing yes, no questions. Rupa, hello. How are you? Where is everybody tuning in from? Hi, Aisha. How are you? Hi, Bambi. Nice to see you guys. Make sure you guys are following, liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you. Um, yes. Thank you so much. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Bambi. Where are you guys all tuning in from? I'm from the Dallas, Texas area. Hello, hello, hello. Nice to see everybody here. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Kim. Hi, Ivy. Hi, Ivy. Hello. Nice to see you here. Make sure you guys are following, sharing, liking, subscribing. Nice to see everybody here. Hi, Ivy. Hi, Scooey. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Nice to see everybody here. Where is it cold where you guys are, and how cold is it? That's what I want to know. Is it cold where everybody is? Hi, Ivy. Oh, I already said hi to you. Sailor Moon, what's up? I like that show. I did. I loved that cartoon. I really, really, really liked that cartoon growing up. Hi. तू है बड़ा जादूगर. Hi, Sammy. What's up, Sammy? How are you? Nice to see you. Hi, Diana. Hi, Tasha. Nice to see you. If you guys want a chakra reading with me, make sure you're liking, following, sharing the live. Yes. Hi. Hi. How are you? Where are you tuning in from, Tasha? Make sure you're liking, following, sharing the live if you want a chakra reading. A gift. Make sure you send a gift too. It's an energy exchange. Denmark. Yeah, send sort of gift. The easiest one to send is the paper crane. You can also send a rose as well. Yeah, and make sure you have a profile picture of yourself. That's how I read. I'm not doing questions, you guys. Thank you. Hi, Alice. Hi, Elaine. How are you? Bazigar, oh, Bazigar. Tu hai bada jadugar. Bazigar, Bazigar. I love this song. Hello. So if you guys don't know what chakras are energy centers, and I see them in people's bodies. They're energy centers, and I can read them in people, and I can see where the blockages are in people. And hi, Bethany. Hello, hello, hello. How are you, my love? How are you? Nice to see you. Why did they play the song again? Oh wait, they didn't. Yeah, where what's happening with you? How's everything doing, Bethany? Yeah, like, follow, share. Make sure you send a gift if you want an energy reading from me, Bethany. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it, my love. All right, thank you. Make sure you share the live too, Bethany. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for sharing the live. All right, thanks, Bethany. All right. Have you been working on your chakras, Bethany? Since we last talked, have you been working on them? Oh my darling, I love you. Have you been working on them? Okay, you do feel a lot better. Yeah, they are a little bit dimmed out, but I am seeing a little bit more stability in the chakras, particularly in the lower chakras. Can I breathe for the sacral? The sacral is still pretty blocked. Make sure you balance that out a little bit more. Divine feminine, masculine, there's polarity, things like that, right? Making sure you're in your feminine, right? And also processing emotions. You need to process the emotions, okay? Can I go up to the other chakras? Yeah, there's some insecurity there. I feel like you're doing better with your confidence. Yeah, the stability and the money and the all that stuff is there too with the yeah. Yeah, being in your feminine is going to help a lot. Oh, let's see. Yeah, there's some security blocks there. There's some self-worth issues there. Can I go? Yeah. Yeah, there's some heart chakra issues, some boundary issues. I feel like you're doing a better job at that though, boundaries. Make sure, yeah, I'm seeing a little darkness there, so make sure you clear, make sure you make more room for yourself, the self love. Make sure you, what, let's see. Yeah, I feel like you're opening up your throat chakra more. I feel like there's some more stuff you need to release, so make sure you do that. Scream into a pillow, but I feel like you're doing a lot better with your throat. Can I read her? Yeah, third eye is good. Crown chakra. Yeah, there's still some blockages around your crown. Make sure you trust the outcome, trust the universe, all right? But I feel like you're getting better. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, if you want me to do a quick clearing on you so you can become a clear channel for anything you want to manifest, it's 33 USD, okay? It's 33. 33 USD. Any of these places to any of these places, and I feel like you know them all, but any of these places right here. Hi. Yeah. Thank you. Hello. Hi, guys. I'm dancing. Ah, thank you. Thank you so much for reading you, Bethany. Yeah, I got this wonderful testimonial. I don't know if I can put it up. Hold on. That was my testimonial from the other day. There we go. That was my testimonial. I'm trying to. I'm looking for the other one. There we go. There we go. Hello. Hi, a girl named Sarah. Nice to see you here. I'm trying to find a better one that I can use. Oh, green screen. That's funny. Oh my god, that's really funny. Ah. All right, so this is the testimonial that I have. There we go. This is a testimonial that I have. Yeah, just yesterday, somebody gave that to me. If you guys want me to do that for you, I can do a clearing as well. 33 USD. And this is the testimonial. I am like literally. I know that TikTok had a better green screen for this, but I don't know why. I can't find it now. uh, for some reason I can't find it. I don't know. Okay, maybe the best way is to do it like this. Okay, maybe the best way is to do it like this. Is there any way I can just shrink my? I don't know. Yes. Thank you, Sarah. Make sure you follow, like, and share. Thank you. All right, thank you for the paper crane, Sarah. Appreciate it. And is that a picture of you, Sarah? All right. Yeah, make sure you share to the live as well so I can read you. I'm just trying to find like the best one for this so I can just get this testimonial, but I can't find it. All right. I guess this is like the best one. Yeah, this is the best one. So if you guys want to see a testimonial, Yeah. This is probably the best one. Mm-hmm. All right. Hey guys, hello YouTube and Facebook crowd. How are you? Thank you guys. All right, thank you. You shared the live. Awesome. All right, so Sarah, where are you tuning in from again? Where are you tuning in from again? Ooh, okay, so your okay. Are you working on your chakras? Because your solar plexus, your root, I feel like you need to work on your root a little bit more though. Your solar plexus is good. Your solar plexus is good because I put my hand through it. I'm like, oh, it's pretty good. And by the way, I know that that probably sounds weird to a lot of people, but the way that I see and read chakras is that I see them in 5D and I see your soul and I can just put my hand through the chakras. Um, and that's how I can read them. Let me see your root. Yeah, it's a little bit more transparent. So stability is a little bit. Wow, that's amazing. I know that gift kind of opened up for me. Actually, in 2020. Yeah, so there's some trauma right into your sacral chakra, the womb energy. The womb energy, the sacral chakra energy, I feel like there might be some trauma there. Yeah. I don't know if you're working through that. I do see it's a little bit more open than it was, but like make sure you keep working on that, making sure you intertwine the feminine and the masculine parts of you together as well. But I feel like the confidence is there though. Can I go up to her throat? Yeah, there, I do see one block this time. Make sure you keep screaming into a pillow, okay? Scream, scream, scream into a pillow. Yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of a haze around your throat chakra too. Okay. Let's see around the heart chakra for her. Yeah, you need to pour more love into yourself. I am seeing a more of an explosive heart chakra that's a little bit hollowed out. And you're spreading the love. So it's like going right here to here, but it's not filled. I'm seeing like strings of it, like go right here. And yeah, it's so I can totally see my hand as it goes through it, and I'm seeing blackness all around. So I'm not sure if you are I'm not sure if you are consistently pouring into yourself, but I feel like whatever you're doing, you need to do more of. If you are, so it needs to be a little bit more of it. Like maybe hug yourself. Like go like this. Shake out your body. And yeah, scream into a pillow for the throat chakra. Scream into a pillow, okay? Yeah, your third eye is pretty open for the most part. I think trusting in the universe and trusting the outcome. Can I see? Yeah, crown chakra is pretty open. The third eye, not so much as a crown. I feel like you might be getting messages, but you're not trusting it. So make sure you trust in whatever's coming to you, okay? Is that accurate? Is that good? If you want me to, yeah, clear you, it's 33 USD for me to do a, for me to do a clearing. And here is again, here is the here is a testimonial, the live TikTok testimonial somebody did. Bhavana did, and I actually cleared her yesterday. She just gave this testimonial, and she actually gave another one too. Um, and yeah, it's 33. What you could do is I could just clear you right now on this live. And I put music on. What I do is I put music on, and I clear your chakras. I can't remember if you did one with me. Did you? I can't remember. I don't think I have done one with you yet. Yeah, so that is available to you. Let me see if I can do. Hold on. Yeah, here is where you can pay the 33 USD. Thank you so much, Sarah. Appreciate you. Yeah, I know. I'm so glad. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Hi, Preet. How are you guys? I'm not doing questions, okay? I'm not doing yes no questions, all right? Please don't ask yes no questions. I'm only doing energy readings for if you want an energy reading, make sure you like, follow, share the live or subscribe if you're on YouTube, and make sure you are make sure you set, if you're on TikTok, send a gift, okay? Please send a gift. Please send a gift, and make sure you have a profile picture of yourself. The picture is of you without a lot of filters, okay? That is what I asked for. Thank you. Energy exchange. And by the way, if you do want a clearing, this is a girl that did a clearing with me. You can just read that. She did a clearing with me. Check out that amazing testimonial. Guys, I'm not doing yes no questions. I'm not doing yes no questions. Thanks. How do we, okay, so you're on YouTube, right? Okay. So guys, if you are on YouTube, um follow, like, subscribe, share the live if you can. Maybe share the live if you can. Make sure you have a profile picture of yourself, and it's 1 USD. I can't see. Normally, I would ask people to send gifts and stuff, but I actually can't see them since I'm using StreamYard. 1 USD to any of these places. You can also just send a current picture of yourself to my Instagram. Okay? That is right there. I've also had somebody on YouTube do I actually did a chakra clearing for somebody here on YouTube as well. That was actually pretty cool. I sent they sent a current picture of themselves to my Instagram. I put them into a trance-like meditation, and then I cleared them. You guys can't actually see my. Oh, I wish I could show you guys my testimonial because I do have one. Hi, Shireen. Nice to see you, Shireen. Hi, Shalini. Hello. Guys, if you want a chakra reading, make sure you follow, like, share, subscribe. And if you're on YouTube, Facebook, send $1 to any of these places right here or right here. If you're on TikTok, send a gift. Okay, send a gift. Make sure you have a profile picture of yourself as well, and then I can read your chakras for you. Thank you. Which one gift? I think you already sent one, a rose, right? Make sure you share as well. Shalini, I don't do questions. I read your energy. I read your energy. I read your chakras for you. If you want me to do that, I can do that for you. Thank you so much, Shalini, for sharing. Okay. No. I'm not doing questions. I'm not doing questions. You're getting a energy reading. I'm not doing questions. I don't do them anymore. Thank you. I'm doing energy read. If you want a cleansing, I'm doing a. Okay, Shalini, I'm doing an energy reading, not a clearing. If you want me to do a clearing, it's 33 USD. It's 33 USD, and you can send them right here. All right, and this is the testimonial. Okay. All right, Shalini, appreciate it. Let me just clear the energy of the last one. Okay, let's read for Miss Shalini here. Can I read the chakras of Miss Shalini, please? Thank you. So just so you know my process, Shalini, if you want me to explain my process. So I see chakras in the 5D. So when you gave me your picture, I can see your when I see your picture, I'll also see your soul in the 5D. And how I do is like in the 5D, it's kind of weird. I actually like can put my hands through your chakras in the 5D. So I know it's a little bit strange if you tell that to people, but that is what I do. What's going on with your stability? The root chakra is blocked. So this is a balanced root chakra, okay? Your root chakra is blocked. You have a imbalanced, so either your finances are imbalanced, your close relationships, food, or shelter is imbalanced. So any of those four, most people, it means money. So any of those four. Can I get can I get the sacral? Can I move up to the sacral? Okay, so there's a little bit more stability in your sacral, so making sure that you're processing your emotions correctly. Well, if it's not money, for most people it means money, but if it's not money, it means that close relationships, food or shelter. Because I am seeing some, I wouldn't say darkness, but it's a little bit of a transparency in the root chakra. It's not like this. It's not like, because if it is really balanced, it's like if it's super balanced, then it would show up like this for me, and it's not. I'm seeing like, my hand could go right through it, which means that if it's not money, it's food, shelter. Think Maslow's hierarchy of needs. There's something in there that's rocking that's a little bit cracked in the foundation. So if it's not money, then it's something else. For most people it is though, which is why I asked. And if that picture of you, Shalini, is that picture of you? Is that I forgot to ask that. I just assumed. Okay. I just assumed that's a picture of you. Okay. Hmm. Okay. How is your emotions doing? Because I can tell you what I see. I do see a core, the core of your, yeah, there we go. It's dimmed out. So I see the core of your sacral to be pretty balanced. But when I go to the outside, it's not. It's very dimmed. It's almost like the dimming of the light. I call the sacral chakra the emotional chakra, right? I call the sacral chakra the emotional chakra, and I call that the balance between the feminine and the masculine. That's where ego lies. When I see it dim like that, when I see the chakra that is dimmed out like that, it's usually somebody's not processing the emotions correctly. There's something in there about the emotions. So when people say they stuff their emotions down, that means they're stuffing it down through their sacral. Does that make sense? But I'm seeing the core, which is important. The core of your chakra, which is important, that I see is pretty stable. So whatever it is, it's not like super traumatic. When I see like blackness in the chakra, that usually means that there is um, a blackness in there. When I see there's trauma that's being done, a lot of things like abuse and stuff like that will like get stuck in there too. And that comes up as blackness to me. Does that make sense? Can I go up to her? Okay. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah. Um are you like okay, so what I want to ask you is like are you afraid to express your real self? And the reason why I ask is because like there's like a lot of things coming up with your solar plexus. Like I see it half open and half closed. Like there's like a part of I feel like there's a part of you that like wants to open up. Um I'm getting a pretty like halfway in, halfway out. Leo can be straightforward, yeah, sure, but emotional chakra. How often do you ground yourself and how often are you present in the current moment? How often are you present in the current moment? Mm, right. Shalini, do you have a current picture of yourself that you can send to my Instagram? You know what my Instagram is, right? It's Supriya the Healer. I'm the same. It's the same. Bye. Okay, I'm not sure. You guys. Hi, guys. Nice to see everybody here. Nice to see everybody here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome. I'm not sure if that was a real person. Hello. All right, guys. I actually need to clear my space right now. So, yeah, cuz I'm not sure if that was a real person. They were trying to fuck with me, I think. Okay. Anyways, guys, like I actually do have to go because it's like 5 o'clock right now. 5 o'clock's my cut time. That's my cutoff time is 5 o'clock. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Um, and nice to see everybody here. Please, please, please. I will be back on this Friday. Today's like Friday, right? Yeah. I think that person was trying to mess with me. I actually do because like every time like she was like saying like my chakra readings are really accurate, you guys. Like it's not. And the second I told her to send a current picture of herself, she just left. So I'm like, okay. She was trying to fuck with me. Hi. All right, guys. Bye. Bye, everybody. Nice to see everybody here. Thanks you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day, everybody. Bye. Hi, Ale. Hello.